You're ready to begin.
You recently had surgery on your troublesome right shoulder after several years of tremendous discomfort. You won your first tournament back just 5 months after major surgery. How's your shoulder feeling?
It's still a bit heavy, I'd say. It feels like a dead weight kind of, but if I can focus on just getting my elbow through the ball, it doesn't hurt as bad. And it's just kind of achy. The pain that was there before where my shoulder would kind of pop out is just gone completely. So it's just more of just a constant ache, and that's what's holding me back right now, but that'll go away soon, I think. So.
You are known as one of the future superstars in the sport. You have won several three-wall national singles championships as well as numerous national doubles championships. You've been ranked as high as #1 in the world, but your ranking has slipped in the last 2 years. Do you feel you have something to prove?
I mean, yeah, of course I do. I mean, I think that my injury was really holding me back, and I tried to deny it and put it off and think that, you know, I could compete with the best and still be even being injured and stuff, or that I didn't have an injury. I tried to deny my injury, but now that I got the surgery and stuff, I think I can come back strong, and I do think I have something to prove. I think I can do it. Probably not this tournament, but in a few.
Do you think you will once again contend for the #1 ranking in the most prestigious titles in the sport?
Yeah, I do. You know, I think I will be for the three-wall nationals. I think I'll be competing for the championship this year.
You come from a true handball family. Your parents are very involved in running tournaments and also playing, and your sister is a top 8 women's pro. What does it mean to you to have the support from your family to pursue your goals in handball?
It's actually really wonderful, you know, to have their support. You know, some people don't have that and stuff, so I'm really thankful to them. It's really nice.
You've had a rivalry with Sean Lenning since the two of you competed in the juniors, and that rivalry has matured into one of the best rivalries in the pro game. Who else do you consider to be your greatest rivals in today's game?
Been having a tough time with Luis Moreno, so I'm going to say him. You know, he's really strong. His game just doesn't suit mine very well. He has a real hard power game, kind of just bashes the ball with some hook, and I kind of crowd the front court a bit, so it puts me off balance a lot, and I got to learn to kind of stay back for his shots. But I always think he's going to kill the ball, which is my problem. So, but I'd say Luis Moreno is probably the rival.
What younger players do you see on the horizon that will become the next generation of superstars in the sport?
Tyree Bastidas is probably the #1. He'll be there if he continues with four-wall. He kind of goes back and forth in how much he likes four-wall or dislikes four-wall, you know. But he's great at one-wall, so he'll always be there if I want to compete in the one-wall championships. And three-wall as well.
We're here at the New York Athletic Club, which is one of the most prestigious athletic clubs in the world. What does it mean for you to play at this club with so much history and such a proud tradition?
You know, I'm honored to compete at this club. I think that, I mean, last week I played at the not the Boston Athletic Club, but for the Boston YMCA, and that was one of the oldest clubs in the country. I think it is the oldest club in the country right now, so that was pretty prestigious. And then to come right to this one, it might be the second oldest or something, is really something else.
Who did you admire as an aspiring pro player when you were a junior?
John Bike at first. I really admired his power and just his style, and he was kind of goofy all around, and it kind of made me feel, because I was goofy, that I could do something in the sport. But then as time went on, I kind of developed more of a liking for Dave Chapman's style, because I realized that my game wasn't a powerful game. It was more of kind of hitting the ball around the court a bit and pass shots. So I started to look at his game a lot closer and got into that.
Do you watch film to improve your strategy and technique, and also to study the strengths and weaknesses of your opponent's games?
I do it all the time. My friend Gary Machard has all the films from going back to, you know, 80s. So I go over to his house and we analyze some of the tapes now and then. And I've been really paying close attention to Healy's game because Healy seems to give Brady a lot of trouble. So I want to start playing more like Healy, and so I've been analyzing his game a bit.
What motivates you to play handball?
Well, I was just actually thinking about that. Right now I seem to be so focused on my work with philosophy and stuff, so right now it's just so nice to get away and just play and clear my mind completely. So right now that's my motivation. It wasn't always my motivation. Motivation was more just I want to be the best and I want to win and I think I can be the best, but right now it's just nice to clear my mind and play without any thoughts.
You mentioned wanting to be the best. What do you think and expect that you can achieve in this game?
Well, like I said, I think I can be the best in the game. I mean, I'm getting a little older, but nowhere near I still don't think I've reached my prime. I've always been a late bloomer. I went through puberty at like 17, so I think that I think I have time. Even though I got this surgery, I don't think it's going to hold me back. I think it's going to help me. I mean, I was injured there for 5 years, and I still was able to compete.
The WPH will be debuting the WPH Simple Green Race for 8 Pro Tour starting this October. What will it mean to you to travel to various cities including Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, Fresno, California, Atlanta, Georgia, and Salt Lake City, to name a few, all places that you've traveled to and built relationships with in the past?
Well, I just think that's great. The Pro Tour has kind of been so sporadic over the years, the last few years. It's just great to have that back, and it'll give me a sense of, yeah, I guess that's it,
What has the WPH meant to you and meant for handball in the last 5 or 6 years with the advent of live webcasting, coverage on the internet, and the various other things that the WPH is doing for the game?
I think they're doing a lot of great things. I think they could improve some things, but everybody's got an opinion. I just think it's great that they're throwing all these tournaments for us to play, and they're trying to broadcast it and put it out there. I think that's a really great thing and great step for our game.
What do you want people to say about Emmett Peixoto after you hang up your pro gloves?
Well, people probably won't say much, but I hope that I can win enough titles that they'll